Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Many of you may be thinking that Ramadan is finished, but Ramadan has yet not finished. And we have many days, minimum 2 days. And don't forget, Ibn Bazzar has said, Inna lillahi utaka fi kulli yawmin wa layla. Every day and night, there are people who are freed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We still have that opportunity. And he further says, وَأَنَّ لِكُلِّ مُسْلِمٍ فِي كُلِّ يَوْمٍ وَلَيْلَةٍ. Every Muslim, in every day and night, da'watun mustajaba. There is a dua that is guaranteed to be accepted. We have 2 nights and we still have maybe possibly 2 more days for our duas to be accepted. Tonight, Thursday night, is the 29th, which could potentially be the greatest night, Laylatul Qadr. And don't forget, this year, unlike previous years, due to lockdown, there will be so many Khatm Qur'ans, completion of the Qur'an in so many houses around the entire globe, maybe never like before. And that in itself will bring blessing. And as well as tonight, which could potentially be the Laylatul Qadr, the 29th night. If we have Ramadan for 30 days, then tomorrow night could be the final night. Yeah? And the final night is the night of Maghfirah. The Prophet ﷺ has said, according to Imam Ahmad, Ibn Hibban, Bayhaqi, rahimahumullah, that there are 5 things given only to this ummah. And the 5th and final of the 5 is أن تغفر لهم في آخر ليلة. In the last night, the ummah is forgiven. In the last night, final night of Ramadan, the ummah is forgiven. The Sahaba said, Ahi Laylatul Qadr? Is that Laylatul Qadr? The Prophet said, no. وَلَكِنَّ الْعَامِلِ. This is an additional night, an additional virtue for this ummah. That وَلَكِنَّ الْعَامِلِ. When a hard-working person completes his task, إِذَا قَضَى عَمَلَهُ إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى أَجْرُهُ. He will be given full reward. He will be given full what he expected and furthermore. Basically, this is a bit like our superstores, etc., that they have a sale for a period. They start reducing it and giving more. And at the end, sometimes they say, just take everything free. The last night is for us to take free from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and take in abundance. We are now coming to that final part of the last lap. We've seen Mo Farah sprinting along slowly, calmly. But when it comes to the final part of the last lap, he puts himself in so much speed and motion, outruns everybody. This is what we need to do now in these final maybe 2 nights of Ramadan or 2 days. We really need to pick up speed and outrun ourselves compared to the previous days, inshallah, and compared to previous Ramazans, inshallah. As well as tonight, which could potentially be Laylatul Qadr, and as well as the last night, the night of Maghfirah, we've also got the night preceding Eid, before Eid morning, which is laylatul jaaizah. In one riwayat, فَإِذَا كَانَتْ laylatul fitr سُمِّيَتْ تِلْكَ اللَّيْلَةِ laylatul jaaizah. The name in one narration for that night is laylatul jaaizah, the night of presents and gifts from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ibn Majah has narrated in his Sunan that the Prophet ﷺ has said that whoever engages in ibadat, stands in ibadat in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and commits himself on the night preceding Eid, on laylatul jaaizah, his heart will not die the day hearts will die. His heart will continue to live. Let's give life to our hearts even after death and after this world, in the hereafter, by staying awake in those 6 hours of the night of Eid, inshallah. And due to lockdown, or because it is weekend, we don't have to go to work next morning. We can sleep in a bit late because we don't have to go to the masjid for a set time of Eid prayer. Finally, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالْخَوَاتِيمِ. Actions are according to the end results. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala end our Ramadan with positivity, productivity, and full commitment and speed. And similarly, our life, in a similar manner, the latter part of our life, inshallah, ends with ibadat, commitment, yaqeen, and faith, and the last breath with kalima tayyibah. And these words of bayans, I now conclude with the last proclamation of the believers when